Hi, my name is Kristin Kaufman. Welcome. So glad that you joined me today. For those of y'all whom I've not had the opportunity to meet, I lead a company by the name of Alignment. The company is all about helping individuals and teams, as well as organizations and businesses, find alignment within themselves. And we come together every couple of days to just share perspectives, something perhaps that has come to the light that we wanted to share with you all to hopefully help each of us reach our potential and contribute in the most powerful way that we can. So today I actually wanted to share a topic that I'm entitling Not All Balls Bounce. And this is all about trying to figure out where should we be putting our time, where do we want to put our time and our efforts, because I don't know about you, but since the pandemic happened and we're all juggling so much, trying to either rebuild businesses that took a hit during the pandemic. We're facing the end of the school year, so many of us are juggling with our children, going through the year-end testing process, just juggling a lot of priorities. And oftentimes we think that we can juggle all of our balls and our balls will bounce and everything will be okay. And I guess today what I wanted to share is that not all balls bounce. And we have to make sure that we are putting the priorities in the efforts and in the areas of our lives that are most sacred to us. And for me, that includes my family, of which I only have one living relative left in my family. I lost both of my parents a couple of years ago. So it's been a little bit of a challenge for me, to be perfectly honest, but my family and my friends, and let's face it, as our family diminishes, our friends become our extended family. That is a priority for me. My faith is my number one priority, and where and how I'm trying to contribute spiritually for my own growth, as well as trying to contribute to the greater good. And those balls, if you will, in my life, are sacred, and I think they're glass. And therefore, I really don't want to drop those balls because I don't want them to shatter. I hold them sacred. I hold them as balls that I want to not let go of, and I want to make sure that I protect them. But there are lots of other balls in our lives, our work, our finances, our homes, and our computers, and our businesses. All of those are balls that we are trying to juggle and make sure that we continue to invest in and put all the efforts that we can to help them be the best aspects of our lives as possible. So I guess my message today is, wherever and however we put our priorities and whatever balls we hold most sacred are the ones that are glass, and they are the ones that we don't think will bounce. They probably would not recover as well as perhaps other balls if we were in fact to lose or to drop them. So we have to make an individual choice as far as where our priorities are and what balls we're going to hold most sacred. I've shared with you a few of mine. My family, my friends, and my faith are by far and away my most sacred. And what that means is that I try to put them first. And that sometimes means that other things will fall off the plate. But I can reinvest, obviously, after I've made the priorities my priority and put my time where I need to. Then I can reassess and reinvest in other areas of my life. So I guess, my coaching or my thought today was, we need to evaluate what our balls are in our life, which ones are glass and which ones will bounce, aka they're rubber. Um, and then we put our priorities in the ones that we consider to be glass and most fragile, or the ones in which or about which we hold most sacred. And that is my message for today, is that not all areas of our life are as resilient as others. And sometimes we have to make a choice. We have to use different measures of where we put our priorities. That is an individual choice. And I do think, though, all of us have a sacred responsibility for our own lives to determine what those priorities are, determine what balls can indeed bounce and which ones are most fragile and what I consider to be glass. So that was my message today, is that not all balls bounce. We have a responsibility to choose the balls that we are going to hold most sacred and put our time and our efforts in those. Again, my name is Kristin Kaufman. I'm the CEO and founder of a company by the name of Alignment, where we help individuals, teams, and organizations find alignment within themselves. And for those of you who have not been following me, I'm a believer that when we are aligned, we are most certainly at our most powerful, and we can do our most good, and we can contribute at our most authentic and most powerful selves, whether that be individually or collectively. With that, if you found this message perhaps giving you cause for pause, try to follow me on YouTube. I'll put my contact information below. I would love to have you become part of my family, where again, we come together every couple of days to share insights that we hope will give pause for cause, or cause for pause, I should say, on how we continue to live our lives, both professionally and personally. Make it a great day.